We had the time. We knew she was going to need a lot of TLC.
Right.
We were able to talk to the vets and find out the background of what she was going to need. And, it was basic, care every 4 hours. She couldn't hold her body temperature. She needed to be fed constantly, monitored, and, she didn't have the strength to even stand. It was tough in the beginning. It was tough. It literally was like having a newborn baby. It was heartbreaking to see if she laid down on her side, she couldn't get back up. So it was just constant monitoring.
Yeah, I don't think we slept for the first week.
Right? So in the beginning, it was intense, but as time went on, to the smile on our face to see the improvements of her walking on her own, it was like a newborn baby. Like I said, just a child all of a sudden taking its first steps,
I remember the first time she walked up the hallway, and she did a little wobbly, but she walked all the way up the hallway without falling, and it was like, wow.
Yeah, it was
Right?
huge.
You did
Huge.
it. You did it.
Yes.
And then the tail wags. I mean,
Yeah.
when the tail started wagging, then we knew she was feeling better.
So we just take one day at a time, and then slowly as she started gaining strength, again, just like her first steps, all of a sudden we were like, oh my goodness, she just looked up at us.
Every day, she was coming a little bit more out of her shell.
Yeah.
And we were seeing what her personality was, because when the Mohawk Hudson saved her, you didn't know what you had. You had literally a shell of a dog.
Her legs would just cross, especially her back legs, and and that's why we had to support her and do the PT, because she would just fall right over. She couldn't get her feet back in the right position again. We take her out now in the backyard, and it's amazing to see, from the dog that literally needed help, support down the hall, her galloping through the backyard. It's gonna be hard, but she needs her own family. It's gonna be hard. We are already absolutely in love with her.
By the way,
Right.
whoever adopts her has to let her get on furniture, get in bed. There's a reason for her to be alive.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. There's a purpose for every pet. Her purpose is to be here and to show people that even when it doesn't look good, right? Even when it doesn't look good, there's always a chance. She's a fighter.
She is. She really is a true survivor. We're very, very proud of her for how far she has come in a short period of time. Very proud of her.